Ever wondered how a simple childhood obsession with bug catching turned into one of the biggest gaming franchises in history? Let's dive into the fascinating story of how Pokémon came to life. Satoshi Tajiri's fascination with nature, especially insects, was the seed from which the idea for Pokémon would grow. As a child in rural Japan, he would spend his days exploring the outdoors, collecting bugs, and dreaming of discovering new creatures. He loved the thrill of finding rare insects and cataloging them, often sharing his discoveries with friends. But as urbanization transformed his hometown and the natural world he loved was slowly disappearing, Tajiri became determined to recreate that sense of exploration and discovery in a new form. In the early 1980s, video games were becoming popular in Japan, and Tajiri was captivated by the possibilities they offered. He founded Game Freak in 1981, but initially it was just a magazine that covered arcade games. Tajiri and his team wrote about gaming strategies and reviews, but soon his passion for game design outgrew the magazine format. He wanted to create something new, a game that captured the joy he had felt as a child, exploring the natural world. Tajiri's idea was simple but groundbreaking. He envisioned a game where players could explore virtual worlds and collect creatures, just as he had collected insects in real life. But this game would be more than just a collection game. It would involve training these creatures to battle, as well as a unique social element. Players could trade their creatures with friends. The game would be called Pocket Monsters Asterisk, later shortened to Pokémon, and the creatures themselves would live in the player's pockets, thanks to the portability of the Game Boy. The ability to trade Pokémon was a key part of Tajiri's vision. At the time, most video games were single-player experiences, but Tajiri realized that the Game Boy's link cable, originally intended for multiplayer games, could allow players to connect and trade Pokémon. This would not only add a social aspect to the game, but it would also encourage players to seek out friends with different Pokémon, making each player's experience unique. The idea of trading Pokémon would become one of the most innovative features of the game, helping to create a community around it. Bringing this vision to life wasn't easy. Tajiri and his team at Game Freak spent years developing the game. The project was ambitious, and at times, the small studio struggled. Game Freak nearly went bankrupt during the development process, and Tajiri had to rely on the dedication of his team, many of whom worked long hours with little financial reward. One of the key members of the team was Ken Sugimori, who was responsible for designing the Pokémon themselves. Tajiri wanted each creature to have a distinct personality, and Sugimori worked tirelessly to create memorable and unique designs. Among these early creations was Pikachu, who would later become the franchise's mascot. Despite the challenges, Tajiri's determination paid off when he pitched the game to Nintendo in the early 1990s. Shigeru Miyamoto, the legendary creator of Super Mario and The Legend of Zelda saw potential in Tajiri's vision and mentored him throughout the development process. Nintendo was particularly excited about the trading feature, which was unlike anything else on the market at the time. After 6 long years of development, Pokémon Red and Pokémon Green were finally released in Japan in 1996. The games were an instant hit. Players were captivated by the concept of exploring the in-game world, catching Pokémon, and, most importantly, trading them with friends. The trading aspect of the game quickly became a phenomenon, with players connecting their Game Boys using the link cable to swap Pokémon in schoolyards, parks, and homes across Japan. The success of Pokémon Red and Green in Japan set the stage for the international release. In 1998, Pokémon Red and Blue were launched in North America. The international release was a gamble. Nintendo wasn't sure if the game's unique blend of exploration, collecting, and trading would resonate with Western audiences. But to their surprise, the game became a massive hit in the United States and around the world. The release of Pokémon Red and Blue in the West sparked what became known as Pokémania. Children and adults alike were hooked on catching and training Pokémon, and the trading aspect became a major part of the game's appeal. Players were eager to complete their Pokédex by trading with others, creating a social experience that transcended the screen.